So just cut these for around this water tank here. Notch this one. The valve spins up, so I don't have to worry about hitting the wood. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a hinge hatch right here, and I'm going to do it out of a pretty thick piece of wood, I think, for some R value that way. I could do an insulated lid if I want, but I don't want it too airtight. I do want air to get in here, so that's why I'm not worried about this. I want some warmth from this cabin to be able to go down in here. This is going to be my hatch over this. Of course, this goes on beforehand. So I'll hinge this. All right, so this stack of wood I'm letting dry. I've got a few other pieces here for miscellaneous projects. I got to put a support in where I cut the support in the floor. I got a piece of wood here drying for that I'll go under there and I'll re-anchor a nice thick piece of wood. But anyways, yeah, this stuff's for the interior. I made this so it's just wide enough. It's 32 inches wide in here. Toilet's gonna go right about where my foot is. I can get past the toilet. I'm going to put another shower curtain back here. So I got to get the pipe, some more 1/2-inch pipe that I use for doing the propane lines. And I'm going to run, I have these bases that can screw in and they thread onto the pipe. So I'll thread them, I'll do some measuring, make sure I have the exact measurement I need. I'm going to try, I think 1/2-inch trim will go on either side. I want to run some trim boards along here, just get them in here and get it. Just thought I'd show you what I've been doing for the last few days. This stack and part of this stack is for interior boards. This is one size of exterior boards, another size here, and then the most recent stack I just did. These are the longest of them. And that's about as long as I can go on just that length of siding making tool. And I don't really want to get another set of them because I'm not going to do a lot of this. This is a rare thing. But anyway, I thought it'd be fun to try, so that's why I did it. Anyways, I'm at a point where I still have 2 more beams I could cut. Well, I could turn one into 2 beams, so I could actually have 3 more. They're really long. They're not going to work on this thing. I'll have to cut them down. It could equate to 4 beams, just depending on the lengths that I need to work with. But I'll start with what I have here, start getting some exterior boards on. I got to finish some interior stuff first and get the door on, and then I'll come back and work on the exterior. That'll give this, I'd like to give this stuff a week to sit out here and dry. I need to throw a tarp over it because I'm afraid it's going to rain, and that's going to just stop the process. They'll just absorb all that water. That won't do me a bit of good. I do have a canvas tarp I purchased. I was going to use that. I got to get some eyelets. I was going to use that to create a sloped cover over the deck. So this winter, not only can I come out and cut wood for the wood stove, but I can also do projects in the cabin or on the cabin. But in the cabin, I got to work the roof stuff. I still have some structures in the peaks on the inside. I want to put some structures in there because I'm going to be putting shingles outside, and I want to be able to hit framework. So I got to work on those from the inside. I figured that's something I could do this winter too. It would have been easier to have done it before putting the siding on and stuff, but being limited on time to get this project done, which is taking me a lot longer than I had expected. All right, so I thought I would try to plane this thing down to a 3/4 inch board. I've never used this planer. I've had it a few years, so we'll try it out, see how it works. So, I thought I'd show you. I've started framing the door. I haven't anchored it down. I'm just cutting things to fit. Right now I'm getting this bottom piece to where it's as thick as the floor. So I got to take off a bit. So I'll start doing that. Looks like about 3 more boards, maybe a partial up here. I think I can, yeah, I can slip it all the way up in here. And hopefully it'll go past these to where I can anchor it up here too. If not, that's okay. I'll get it mostly anchored. We'll see how that works out. That should be interesting. And then these boards, I gotta plane them, pull them out, plane them, and get them put down. I wanted to get the walls up as much as possible past them before I anchored those. Back tomorrow. These are my 2 extra batteries. I'll go ahead and get them hooked up. I have it powered down for the moment. There are not, there's no way I'm going to keep them up here like that. I'm going to build a shelf back here, put them on. I just don't like that at all. Let's go ahead and I'll hook up the power, and I think they'll just automatically turn on. By hooking up the solar panels, I think it will. Oh yeah, they all turned on. So I'll get you over there and show you what they look like. I don't know if that's coming out very clear. It's 103 input right now. 102. The spare batteries, that one's at 100%. Let's go around the corner here. And that one's at 100%. So these equal about 6,200 watts of power for in this cabin, which should be more than enough. So I can put some brackets right out here and put them up. I just need to be able to be above the door. So above this board here. And I should be able to do that, no problem. And I don't want to be too close to the bathroom, which is right over here. So then the propane power, I'm not going to worry about it today, but I can run that down and up and feed it behind the power unit to the USB. That runs off USB. So right now, just show you what I've been doing in here. It's going to start looking like a cabin here. I mean, I've got, for my last place, I got this that holds wood. Kenley goes down below. This is actually from my bedroom. That's going to have this lamp powered. What I'm going to do is use that other EcoFlow, put it down here. I'm going to drill a hole in the back of that and feed power to it. My chandelier, it's going to go up above on the roof, which will light up the loft and back here. But that's going to get powered back this way. I'll drop the power down to these EcoFlow units here. And I have a little wire switch on it. So I'm just surface mounting the wires. I may put a TV in up here. I believe I have enough power to run the TV too. I got power in here now, which is really sweet, because if I want to run an extension cord to this right now, I could just power that up and have light in here. You need to go lay down, Sage. Alright, so I'm getting ready to hook up the EcoFlow system. This is the wiring that's running through the building. And I'm going to put the EcoFlow down here for now until later above the refrigerator. I'm going to put shelving and set it up there. But I want to get it in here today. It's a rainy day. I've been working on this system off and on while building the cabin. So now we're getting closer. I need to power this. This is a propane sensor. In case I have propane leaks, it'll let me know. This is for the EcoFlow system. Move, Sage. This is the part that goes to the EcoFlow right here, this little connector. So my main reason I'm bringing this in is making sure I get the right connector end on here. So this is going to go on the hot. So we'll go ahead and crimp this one together right here. What I like to do is get it set into place, and then I'll put the wire in it. Go ahead and do that. There's that one. And the way that goes is, then we're going to shove this in here. So that works. Go ahead and put it all together here. Well, you be careful. Don't leave it there. That's for Papa.